So have you decided to incorporate vitamin A into your skincare? Vitamin A, or also known as retinoid, has been highly recommended by the dermatologists world over as an essential skincare ingredient. Almost everyone can benefit from using topical vitamin A, but confusion reigns as what works best, as there's a huge marketing strategies covering up the facts. In fact, it's enough to scare some people off from using it altogether. So let's take the first step and understand which retinoid is right for you and how to select the right retinoid for your skin type. Vitamin A or retinoid is a group of compounds that includes its active forms, namely retinol, and retinoic acid. Each variant of retinoid has different molecular sizes and weights, which makes the retinoids of different strengths. So, the smaller the molecule, the deeper the penetration of the ingredient would be. Retinoic acid is the most potent ingredient and is considered to be a gold standard ingredient. As I had mentioned in my earlier videos, the most effective weapon in battling of acne, especially the hormonal acne, are vitamin A derivatives. And since vitamin A derivatives are proven to repair photo damage, they are also go-to ingredients when it comes to tackling aging skin issues. In short, it delivers the key benefits most commonly sought after in the skincare. It oversees the production of collagen and elastin, regulates the sebum production, cell turnover, and the pigmentation formation. Overall, they make the skin clearer and brighter. So, how do you choose the right retinoid for yourself? So, there are a couple of things which you should consider. Firstly, do you want to go with over the counter ingredient or do you want to see a doctor for a prescription based treatment? Secondly, what are you trying to achieve? If you have a severe acne or a hormonal acne, scarring, pits, blemishes, or maybe even a stronger pigmentation, then you must head for a stronger prescription based treatment. But if you're in your early 20s or 30s, and if you have an occasional acne problems, blocked pores, if your skin is not as bright and toned, then it is absolutely fine to go ahead with the over the counter retinoids. Though the retinoids are skin friendly, but some of you can get skin irritation, sensitivity, flaking of skin, dryness. The second most important thing you have to consider before starting your retinoid is how to apply them. So here's the rule of thumb. So for the first couple of weeks, try with a very small quantity, a pea-sized quantity to begin with for 2 to 3 weeks. If it's still too strong, add a layer of moisturizer first and then apply your retinoid. Or you can also mix it in equal quantity, your moisturizer and your retinoid, and then apply it. So try buffering your skin with the active ingredients like ceramides, peptides, your silicones, oils, hyaluronic acid. So, along with the moisturization and hydration of the skin, the delivery of the retinoid will also slow down. Once the skin acclimatizes, then start using it every other day, every alternate days for 2 weeks. And after that, once your skin starts tolerating it well, you can use it every night for another 2 weeks. Remember, retinoids are not an immediate gratification thing, they work gradually and cumulatively. And remember, if you stop and then start up again, you may have to go to the acclimatization process all over again. The only form of retinoid being accepted in our skin is retinoic acid or a tretinoid. And when it binds through the retinoid receptor, it changes the expression of the genes to build proteins like collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. So any retinoid ingredient has to be converted into retinoic acid when it's applied onto the skin to be effective. I'll divide my video into two portions, one a prescription based and another over the counter ingredient. So retinoic acid being a prescription based ingredient we will cover in my next video, and today we will talk about over-the-counter retinoids. So over-the-counter retinoids like retinol palmitate, retinol acetate, retinols, and retinaldehyde, they are different variants of retinoids. So the strength and effectiveness of each retinoid depends on how many conversion it takes to become a retinoic acid, because you remember retinoic acid is the only form which has been accepted by the skin. Each conversion consumes the energy, hence making the ingredient weaker in its ability. So because of this reason, retinol palmitate and retinol acetate is not that useful topically and is not well absorbed into the skin, and hence has a very little impact on the skin unless they use it along with the derma roller or even a microneedling. I can say that very confidently because I had worked with my patients having rosacea and acne scarring with the microneedling along with the retinol palmitate, and it has given me a tremendous result. So let's talk about the retinol, which is a pure form of vitamin A and is a more familiar form to all of us. You can start retinols in your skincare as early as 20s or 30s to avoid all the above skincare conditions later in your life. But remember, overuse of retinols can definitely give your skin dryness and irritation. Though retinol is a skin-friendly ingredient, but some of you can experience skin irritation and dryness. So in that case, use a low percentage of the ingredient and also try to buffer your skin with other ingredients like I had mentioned earlier, your ceramides, peptides, oils, hyaluronic acid. If you have a skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, though the retinols are going to be really good in improving your skin conditions, but initially you may not be able to tolerate, your skin may not be able to tolerate it well. So try the retinols in a lower percentage in a periodic cycle, and also try buffering your skin with the moisturizers so that your skin can tolerate it well. This will help in moisturizing your skin, and at the same time it will slow down the delivery of the retinol into the skin. The best way to work with your retinols, if your skin is not so tolerant, is to work in a periodic way. So give a gap of 2 to 3 days in between each application, and then gradually going up your way by increasing your number of days. If you have a skin condition like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, uh, then you must definitely take the advice of your physician about the strength and the dosage of the application. Use your retinoids at night only, not because it makes your skin sun sensitive, but it makes the ingredient unstable and inactive, which will hamper in the efficient working of the product. And that is the reason why it's so important to wear your broad spectrum sunscreen during the daytime, at least SPF 30, because the skin becomes photosensitive and it can destabilize the functionality of the ingredient. Retinols are highly unstable and sensitive to light, and if it's not in an airtight container, it will degrade and will not be as efficient, as great as it was when it was packed. So the last in the group of over-the-counter retinoid is retinaldehyde, and it is a step closer to retinoic acid. It is also an easy and a gentle way to start with your acne problem if compared to retinoic acid, which is much stronger. So to summarize it up, retinols are as essential in your skincare as your glycolics, vitamin C, your peptides, your antioxidants, and it is a gold standard. So I'll talk about retinoic acid in my next video. If you have any comments or suggestions, please mention it in the box below. Retinol should always be in an airtight, water and light protected container. Please press the subscribe button or hit the bell icon so you are the first one to know when I upload a new video. Stay bright and clear because beauty is skin deep.